everyone, it's me coming here. Wow! Pay for me for my financial advice, bro. Wow! Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. So apparently Meet Kevin is now charging for hashtag actual financial advice. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but Kevin actually is a licensed financial advisor, and he actually can legally do this. Crazy, huh? Anyway, we're going to react to this, and I'm going to give you my honest thoughts. And no, this is not grift, man. This is strongman, okay? You all know that I don't like financial advisors because they're disgusting scum. They're rip-off scum that are incentivized to sell you crappy products. Let's react to this video and see what Meet Kevin is actually doing. If he's charging fees for assets under management, no go. 100% no. If he actually builds you a comprehensive financial plan and includes stuff that I think is good for you, it may not be such a bad deal, assuming you trust Kevin. Now, me personally, I don't want Meet Kevin building me a financial plan. I don't want him telling me, if he does, what stocks to invest in. But financial planning isn't just about buying stonks, okay? Obviously, Kevin's a clown when he buys stocks. He's a freaking clown. He just buys the most clowniest clown stocks in the freaking world. But financial planning, if he actually teaches other good stuff like how to manage your cash, how to buy term life insurance, how to do this, how to do that, it may not be such a bad deal. So let's go ahead and react without just automatically saying this is trash and see what Kevin is all about here. We'll do it 1.5 speed.
Fee, you can get unbiased information from myself and the team, whether it's on retirement, entrepreneurship, your career, stock investing, or real estate investing. We can do both. As a real estate agent and broker and licensed financial advisor, previous lender, contractor, you name it, the things that we've done, the companies that we've started, we can provide you a lot of insights, and we're very excited about it.
Okay, so he used to be, well, he still is a real estate agent. I would value his opinion on that, number one. Individual stocks, if he mentions that, say, no, I want an index ETF. But so far, nothing crazy that I hear
about that. In order to help facilitate providing you all of this value in a non-commissioned manner, where we're not benefiting off of you doing a certain thing, it's just a one-time consultation, we have a process. And it's very simple. Nobody wants to go through anything complicated, so we're going to make this really easy. The first thing that you're going to do is you're just going to sign up. Now, that's super easy. Sign up via the link down below. Then you are going to get a DocuSign agreement. That DocuSign agreement officially makes you a client of ours. It makes us your fiduciary. We have to do what's in your best interest. So you're going to get that via a DocuSign agreement. That DocuSign agreement...
Okay, let me talk about fiduciary. Now, it's been a while since I was a financial advisor, but I remember the company that I worked for, First Command. We were fiduciaries, and we always talked about it. And we had to act in the client's best interest. I personally don't think we followed that rule because our incentive at that company, and it was pushed heavily, was to sell whole life insurance for commission. So you can still be a fiduciary and still, quote unquote, operate in the best interest of the client, but really you're not. So I'm curious as to what he's actually selling. If it's just a written plan, which it sounds like he's just giving you a plan. That's what it sounds like so far. He said he's not selling you commission products, which I actually think is good. I actually support that. It doesn't sound so bad so far, but let's continue.
Agreement will also outline a lot of important things like the confidentiality of your information and ultimately exactly what you're paying for. It's important to read that document. So you're going to sign up. You'll sign a DocuSign. You might, around the same time that you get a DocuSign, also receive an Experian link and a link to submit your statements. So what you're going to want to do is in that Dropbox or Google Drive file that you get from us, make sure that email is from kevin@stackhack.com. If you get an email from any other address, touch base with us first. So kevin@stackhack.com. An email from Experian, and you're going to upload your statements into a Google Drive. The statements are going to be things like retirement accounts, bank accounts, credit card statements, car loans, home loans, mortgage statements, all information that can help us better assess your financial situation. In addition to the Experian link, which will help us review your credit, not only your credit score, but your financial assets and liabilities as reported by the credit bureaus. Now, because this is for financial planning, a lot of the credit bureaus indicate that there is a no impact expectation to the negative side. Some even go as far as saying, though I don't know if this is true, some go as far as saying it could be a positive impact because it suggests that you're working on your finances. Because you're not applying for debt, though, having your credit run by somebody who's a financial consultant should not impact your credit score. If you have questions about that, make sure to contact Experian. So sign up, DocuSign, Experian link, upload statement link. After we have this information from you, we request that you fill out a very simple form. The form is going to contain very basic information you could probably answer in 30 seconds. Things like your age, your occupation, your experience, your goals, and where you think you have a competitive advantage to build your wealth.
Okay, so I don't see a huge problem so far. I'm being honest. I don't see so far what the major issue is. You guys think, and I'm just talking about, like, professional advice in general. Ignore the fact that me, Kevin, is a clown. Okay, we get it. He's kind of a clown, especially with the stock picks. A professional generally charges a lot of money. Okay, when I worked at a tax firm, we had people that billed out at multiple hundreds of dollars per hour for tax. Okay, for me, Kevin, to charge, what is this? We'll see the price in a second. $1,000 for this? It's really not a lot. And this is especially better because you're not paying a fee for having assets under management. That is where you end up paying hundreds of thousands of dollars over your investing lifetime. If somebody sits you down one time and you pay a one-time fee, one-time consulting fee for a professional to go through all your finances and build you a comprehensive financial plan, $1,000, for example, actually isn't that bad of a deal. I'm being dead serious here. The question is, do you trust me, Kevin? I would maybe go somewhere else, but so far I don't see the scam.
All of that will be very useful for us. That way, when we go into phone call number 1, which we will schedule with you after we have everything from you, you signed up, we got your DocuSign, we got your information, we got your form, then we're going to do call number 1. Call number 1 will be with a licensed financial advisor on my team. It will not be with me, it will be with another team member. After that phone call, we start evaluating what could be best for your personal financial situation. We'll have another team meeting, and then we will schedule yet another call. So we'll have a call number 2 with you. These are both expected to be 20-minute phone calls. After these 2 phone calls, you are in step number 7 going to get information that we've all put together on the team, and you are going to get a video from me. The video from me is what we're calling the personalized wealth plan for you. So basically, it will be me having spoken with the team after your phone calls, after all of the due diligence that we were able to conduct on your finances, and I, on this blackboard, will make you a beautiful video with a personalized wealth plan of what I think the top priority is for you to focus on next, and maybe some other recommendations. Obviously, because this is a one-time consult, things may change in the future, and you may want to reach out again. In the future, we might have sort of a discount for reaching out again for a follow-up. We might...
I'm being serious. I don't see, like, a huge scam here. The cost is not so egregious that I'm blown away. Now, if you want to pay him to pick stocks, you shouldn't pay him a freaking dollar, okay? But if he actually, the question is, what is he putting in these plans? I want to see the videos. I want to see the plans. If he's actually saying, okay, here's how you should manage your cash. You need this type of insurance. You need term life insurance, perhaps. You need to, open an IRA here and put money, $500 a month, and if you put this much in, you get this rate of return. You're going to have this much money in X amount of years. There's not a problem. I'm being dead serious. But if he's pumping clownishness, like, oh, you should, your financial plan, you should invest in House Hack and buy Tesla stock, okay, then there's a freaking problem.
I'd add something like that in the future, so stay tuned for that. But for now, when you receive that video, that would end our financial advisory relationship with you. So this is the end right here. This is what you're paying for, providing your information, phone calls with our team, which our team can then discuss your situation on, and then a video from me on what I would do in your shoes. This is very different from what would Kevin do as Kevin in your circumstances. The idea here is what would Kevin do as you in your shoes. And so the goal is to provide you that financial direction. So it's customized to you. Now, small disclaimers here. We've got to get these out of the way. While this is a service you are paying for, the video that you are provided, we are going to remove any kind of personal identifying information from for 2 reasons. Cybersecurity. We don't want your addresses being circulated on a video. And number 2, well, not only just addresses, but also your name and other personal identifying information, right? So for example, when you get this video, it might sound something like, hey, thanks so much for providing your information on this $150,000 a year career that you and your spouse have together, or this entrepreneur venture that you have, and you each have a 700 and 710 credit score with a goal of owning multiple rental properties or whatever. I will remove names and addresses and details on purpose for A, cybersecurity, and B, in the future, we may reuse that video content for either training, new financial advisors, or for other purposes, marketing, whatever it may be in the future. So that is something that I want to be very upfront about. So we want to be crystal clear. What are you getting? You're getting licensed personal financial advice. You're getting a consultation, which means there are no commissions involved. You're getting a what would Kevin do as you in your shoes. And we're going to do it with your actual data and phone calls with you. Then you're...
Okay. So overall, the the concept is, this is something like if I wanted to be a financial, like an actual good, not a scammer, this is the format I would do it in. I would, if I was to start my own financial advice business, which honestly I've thought about before, I would do something like this where I charge a flat fee instead of paying or charging for assets under management. The question is, what is he telling you to do? That is the risk that you are incurring by paying Kevin for this. But the concept itself is not a scam. He is a licensed, it's legal. He is a licensed financial advisor. Okay? So personally, I just want to see what he's saying to his clients. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Kevin sent me a sample. Maybe I could do a review. And if I like it, hey, if it's actually so good, if he sends me a couple samples and it's really so good, I would almost endorse it. Not even joking. Not even joking. Because this is what you want to do with somebody that you trust, okay? If you trust somebody's expertise, this is what you want with a financial advisor. You do not want to give them your assets and have them charge you a yearly fee and sell you whole life insurance like those disgusting scum at First Command and other financial advisory firms. This is the preferred way, assuming, and that's a big assumption, the information is good. So let's finish this up.
You're going to get a video that will have personal identifying information removed, but it will be for your situation. And then I may reuse that video, or I may not. I don't intend to post these publicly on YouTube, but I have no idea. We will have a database of videos, and I could use that at some point for something else. But again, it has a dual purpose. One, cybersecurity. Two, potential purpose in the future. That is also why we are able to provide this at what we believe is a fantastic value. So consider signing up, link down below, and if you have questions, send us an email at kevin@stackhack.com, because we want to help you get stacked with StackHack.
Wow, I like that. So let's read. So you get actual financial advice. Let's see, 8-9... guys, if this is actually good, that is not a bad deal. This is not GRIFT, man. $8.99 in general for a professional to give you a comprehensive financial plan. I know you guys just want to get it for free. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, if you want to hire a professional, you got to pay the money. Freaking cheap butts. Get your personalized wealth plan. Begins August 15th. Tell us about your situation. Okay, basically what he explained. Obviously, like, I personally at this time I can say, oh, you should do this, bro. It's so amazing. But this is the type of financial planning. Doesn't have to be with Kevin. This is the type of financial planning you should go after, because you're paying a upfront fee. It's very clear. They're not theoretically trying to sell you commission products. And once you're done, you're done. You pay the one fee. Okay? So go ahead and leave nasty comments. If he's giving bad advice, I don't endorse it. Not at all. If he's giving good advice, index funds, IRAs, HSAs, 401k, here's how you manage your cash, here's how you raise your credit score, I don't see the freaking problem, personally. So that's it. Get mad if you want, but I'm not going to just say, oh, it's a scam. I mean, he is licensed. Have a wonderful day. And Mama Course Bro. Cheers.